Hi guys. Today we're going to read another one of Miss Hilaire's favorite books in all the world. It's called Alphabet Adventure. There are a couple of books about these little alphabet letters. One of them is Alphabet Mystery, but this one is Alphabet Adventure. This book is great for learning about letters, for learning about the difference between capital and lowercase letters, and it's just a lot of fun to read. The authors are Audrey Wood and Bruce Wood. They are a husband and wife team who created these different books about little alphabet letters. They did the illustrations and they wrote the text. If I look at the front cover, I see a whole bunch of letters. It looks like they're on a boat. Most of them are lowercase letters, but there is one capital letter right there in the middle. It's capital T. Do you see that T? T is the first letter in teacher. So I think the capital letter T in this story is sort of like the teacher letter. On the end pages, there's a copy of all the alphabet letters that we know. Let's sing the alphabet song. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I just stopped at G. There's G. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. There's P. Q, R, S, T, U, V. I just stopped at V right there. W, X, Y, and Z. Z right there, the last letter. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Okay, we had to sing the alphabet song, my friends. Now let's read Alphabet Adventure. The illustrations have so much to look at. You really got to keep your eagle eye going throughout the whole story. Okay, are you ready? The little letters from Charlie's alphabet had worked hard all summer, learning how to be a good team. That means working together. At last, their teacher, capital T, see the T, decided to take them to Alphabet Island for their first day of school. They could hardly wait. It was time for them to learn how to help a child learn his ABCs. Now I see capital T, and look at all the lowercase letters. Do you see them? They start here and they go all the way around this walkway, all the way back there to letter Z. So they're going to go to Alphabet Island. All right. But when they were marching over a bridge, little I tripped. He tripped on a bump. Do you see him right here? Help! She cried, tumbling into the water below. Working together, the letters quickly made a little chain and rescued little I. Oh my, do you see lowercase I right there? She's upside down. There's the straight line and there's her dot. And look at all the letters. They're hooked on each other, trying to help their friend get out of the water. Good work, Charlie's alphabet, said capital T. Now please return to your alphabetical order. That means ABC order. The little letters were so excited that many of them forgot their correct places. Some of them didn't stand up straight, and some of them even turned upside down. Try again, said capital T, and this time call out your names. Do you see the alphabet letters, friends? They're all mixed up. Look, V is knocked over. And over here on this side, oh wow, look, F is tumped over. And it looks like M and N, they're upside down. These letters are all mixed up. So they put themselves back in the right order. Do you see all the letters? They're in a choo-choo line, just like we do when we go somewhere. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. There they are. They're all back in the right order. So I think they're ready to go on their trip. Little I, capital T exclaimed, your dot is missing. Where is it? I don't know, little I said. I had it this morning. Now look at this illustration. There's the teacher letter. There's capital T. And there's I. But where's her dot? Where could her dot be? Do you remember? Do you remember she fell in the water? It must have popped off and floated away. We must find the dot or we'll be late, said the letters. Charlie's alphabet found a boat and they hopped in. They traveled through the canals of the island looking for the dot, but they didn't see it anywhere. And if you look closely at this illustration, you'll see all the letters all squeezed in on this boat. And they're searching the water, but they don't see little I's dot. At last, they came to a place where capital letters were having a party. That's the tall letters. Maybe my dot is at the party, said little I. You see there's little I talking to T. The little letters searched high and low, but they couldn't find the dot. If I look at this illustration, I see capital letters and lowercase letters. There's a capital K. Over there's a capital Y. There's a green capital W right there. So in this illustration, uppercase and lowercase are all mixed up. But where's that dot? Use your eagle eye. Is the dot at the party? The illustrators in this story put so many things in the pictures, we really have to use our eagle eye. I'm sorry, capital T said. I'm afraid little I's dot is gone forever. Each letter had worked so hard to make Charlie's alphabet perfect. No one would be good going to school. All of the little letters burst into tears. Oh, look, they're crying. Capital I stopped by to see what was the matter. Do you see capital I? That's that green letter right there. Maybe I can help, he said. Dots love to hide, and they're difficult to find, but I have a plan. Capital I whispered his plan to the little letters. I wonder what his plan is going to be. All of the letters except little I raced down the streets of Alphabet Island, searching for what they needed to make this plan work. Do you see the little letters? They're all around. They're on the street, on the bridge. They're searching for something that capital I said that he needs for his plan. Before long, they returned with all the things they had found, and they lined up in alphabetical order, ABC order. Capital I spoke loudly. Because we cannot find little I's dot, she must choose one of these things to put in its place. There's capital I right there. And everybody has brought something back from the street. And guess what? Everything they're holding starts with that letter sound. Let's look at lowercase f. There's lowercase f. What did lowercase f bring back? A flower. Flower. What did lowercase h bring back? Can you see it? It's a heart. Now let's look on this side. What did lowercase j bring back? We know what that is. It's a jack-o'-lantern. So every little letter brought something back. Little I scooted down to little S and tried on her star. Star. Oh, the points on this star are too prickly, said lowercase I. She hopped over to little h and tried on the heart. Oh, this heart is too heavy. Heavy. It makes me crumple. There's the little heart. Heart starts with an H. And crumple means kind of squished down. Then little I bounced back to little b and tried on a bug. Bug. I can't wear this, said lowercase I. It's too wiggly. Then she noticed lowercase c. Do you see lowercase c right there? I think that bright red cherry looks perfect. It's much nicer than the dot ever was. Little I was just about to put the cherry on top when a teeny tiny, weeny, whiny voice cried out. I wonder who that is with the teeny tiny, whiny voice. I'm not silly. You can't leave me behind. With that, little I's dot popped out of the hiding place and jumped into his proper spot. Look, there's capital I, there's lowercase I, and look, who's back? Do you see the dot? Your dot wasn't lost at all, said capital I. It was just following you around playing hide and seek. Oh, that silly dot. See the dot right there for lowercase I? Well, do you think lowercase I is happy now? Yes. They got their I back, or their dot back, sorry. Now they were a complete alphabet again. So all the letters hurried to get to school on time. 1 minute before the bell rang, the little letters climbed aboard a giant yellow pencil and took off. This is a great illustration. First of all, do you see the island back there? That's where the letters were at. But now they're taking off to go to school, sort of like a rocket. But the rocket is actually a pencil. Do you see? There's capital T, and there's all the letters. And they're taking off, heading back to school. When they arrived at their school, capital T pointed to a little boy who was just staring at his paper. It's time for you to go to work, little letters, she said. That boy needs your help. He's trying to learn his alphabet. Can you guess his name? All the letters looked closely at that little boy. Do you see him sitting there at his desk? And he's staring at that piece of paper. Then, suddenly, all those letters knew where they belonged. They jumped for joy, and they made their first word. Look at this last illustration, friends. There's all the lowercase letters, and there's even capital T right there. But some of these letters jumped out of line and made a word to help that little boy. That little boy's name was Charlie. And look, here's the letters that jumped out. Say C, H, A, R, L, E, Y. That's Charlie's name. And the only thing Miss Allard wishes these illustrators had done is made Charlie C be a capital C. Because remember, when we write our names, the first letter is always capital. But that's the end of this story. There's Charlie's name, there's all the other alphabet letters, and there's that capital T, who was the teacher letter. That's the end of this fiction story, friend, called Alphabet. Whoops. Oh, good heavens. Let's try it again. Alphabet Adventure. See you later, friends.